definitely do it. I would never regret it in a million years. Yeah, it's like literally changed my personal life, my business life, my mindset, just my confidence, just everything. It's not just about the numbers, obviously that's great. With that comes happiness and confidence, but just my general work-life balance was one of the first things that I pointed out to Alan. He's really good at pushing work-life balance, and that's what I love. It's not too worky. I was a bit nervous that it would be all about the work, but he's like amazing at just checking in as like an actual human and a friend. So I never had any kind of formal business training or did any kind of studying in school on it. So I kind of just went with the wing it approach. And unfortunately that meant that I was working in the business instead of on it. And that's the main thing that I found with Alan that's really, really helped me, is working on it, putting systems in place and essentially getting the business to run better when I'm not here is the goal. So basically working 7 days a week. The thought of children seemed like years off. It keeps me focused. He resets me every week in the appointment. It's absolutely amazing when I feel like I can't take anything else on and I feel like I'm crazy busy running around like a headless chicken. He just kind of resets me, gives me more work to do, but those things really help pull me out of the day-to-day of the business and help me refocus and identify the issues right at that time. I never focused on figures before. I never really knew much about how to run a business. My parents both ran their own business, but they were very small and we, again, were very self-taught and winged it. And he's really helped me to focus on the figures, the systems, and kind of really pushed me, which has really benefited in the figures this year. It's still, I've never had that person to kind of keep me in check, and he obviously does it in a really lovely way. But just, yeah, pushing that drive and asking why you haven't done it. And I think that's really important. Like, what is it that stopped you from doing it? Right, okay, let's change that so that it doesn't stop you from growing next week. And it's just really quick moving and at the time changes. It was actually massively overstaffed, and I kind of just added staff when I felt like it got busy, and that created obviously an enormous wage bill and increased the expense massively, and just felt like no matter how much busier it got, we always needed to add more staff, and obviously that's the wrong model and mentality, and Alan's kind of retrained my brain, showed me how to put things into place so that we don't need to replace staff that have left. We've not dismissed everyone, thankfully, but people that have left we haven't replaced, and have kind of, at that point when they leave, created like new systems and made everyone work a little bit better as a team. And the main thing actually he's done is helped the departments all work together. 2 weeks. My mindset changed completely. I'm not even lying. My mindset changed completely. I actually had a member of staff that worked for me 5 years ago, and she's recently rejoined. And within a week, she could not believe when she rejoined the difference in my management style. It's so much more confident. Believe in myself, I've always been a little bit of a people pleaser, maybe a bit of a pushover. And Alan has not changed that, but he's just given me a lot of confidence to back my own decisions. And I think also being able to run an idea by him, thinking, this is my gut feeling, what do you think as a business coach? And then him kind of giving me that yes or no, it just gives me that real confidence to stick with my decisions, and that's definitely translating into the team, in the mindset of the team. Everyone feels really confident, and communication is a massive improvement as well. So finally, thanks to Alan, hit my £1 million turnover last year, just gone, despite everything that's been crazy in the world at the moment. Obviously a big jump, but then I could never get it over that 800 mark. And so Alan helped me last year get it to the million, so I'm so pleased. But yeah, I was really, really pleased. I think when I first started, it was a really simple setup, and then I've added the facilities and tried to make it into an actual business. My dad didn't run it as a business, he just had it as a bit of a pastime. So to get it into a proper business with 30 staff is, yeah, I'm really proud of it. I couldn't even have imagined a day off between spring and autumn two years ago. So now to be able to, I'm actually finishing straight after this interview and I'm going to take my little girl to a park. So yeah, it's amazing. Lots of plans. So you're looking at our new development, which is our wedding venue. So we're just taking that on again. I never would have thought I would have had time to do another business on top of what I'm doing now, but thanks to Alan and making sure that Partridge Lakes runs kind of without me there a lot more, it's enabled me to have a lot more time to develop other things.